So between the knots and how I'm getting the growth have been the majority of the questions I've been getting lately. Maybe because I just had my anniversary. Can't believe it's been a year, y'all. Time goes by really fast. I've spent these last 7-8 months, because I didn't do it at first because I was, I was scared of getting it wet too often too at first. But yeah, I've been wetting my hair 90% of the time. The only time I don't do it is when I'm trying to maintain a twist out style. But again, I only do that like really once a month for a week. The rest of the time I'm doing wash and goes, or shake and goes, or whatever. Especially in the beginning, to not, number one, overstress the hair because it's brand new. You want to give it time to mature so you're not stressing it so much. But two is the fact that it needs this water. Even if it's just getting the water in, and then when you come out, you apply a moisturizer and go. That way, as your hair grows, you're in the mind state of coily, curly hair needs water. And I don't know, maybe we probably needed it with a perm too, but who was gonna ruin that flat iron in a washing set? We do it as a purpose of keeping a style, not because it's healthy for our hair. And now that we don't have that trying to keep it straight thing going on, get it wet. Get it wet. Second day hair as a wash and go, I can't tell you the last time that I did that. Because it's just not worth adding, some sort of spritz or leave-in on the dry hair. And not to say that you can't do it, especially if your hair is really short. But what I'm just saying is, it's no more work to get in the shower, wet it down, and still do that. You see what I'm saying? And your hair will just pay you back in tons as the days go on. Well, my hair is drying now. I didn't towel dry it this time because it's summer, it's hot. So I figured, why not just, let the heat of the atmosphere dry my hair instead of, quick drying with a towel. So that's why it's still kind of, I don't know. Looks huge, right? I noticed one day my scalp was looking a little cruddy. I guess I'd been not washing properly and trying to let the conditioner do all the work, and it was really time to do a clarifying to get all that gunk out. And so I did the parting thing and just poured the water in smooth with the baking soda and water. Oh, what an amazing difference. When I did that and then I rinsed, and then when I went to poo after that, look, everybody should do this at least once and see what happens. And I thought I was going to do that once a month, but I think it's been a month and I haven't done it again. I haven't seen the need to. I gotta confess, I don't do it as often as I used to. Now that I think I've gotten pretty efficient with my finger pulling and then just kind of getting in there to give myself the scalp massage wash. But then, I do notice once I do that a couple of times, then it's time to do the parting thing and really get in there and cleanse well. So don't be afraid to do that. Ooh, great. I mean, you see how bulky it kind of is now? Well, it kind of takes the bulk down, but the definition just starts to pop. But warning, you don't want to do this on a daily basis. You maybe want to do it 1 or 2 times and then stop. The second day, I was like, I couldn't believe the feel and look of my hair. Every time I went in the bathroom, I was like, is that really my hair? And then I did it again the next day, and you know, wah wah. You know, it just, I should have just stopped, but you know, live and learn, right? I'm still contemplating maybe tipping my ends, blonde brownish. I'm so scared though. You know what I mean? So I have to confess, what I've done a couple of times is mix a little peroxide and water and vegetable glycerin, spritzed my hair, and then went outside. Now, I don't think it did anything actually. I don't know. Does lemons really work? I'm still going strong with the kNOTs on wash day. Other days I use my aloe vera gel. Oh, I found more organics deep conditioner. But you know what's funny? They're still sitting under my cabinet and I haven't used it. What have I been using? Oh, now I remember using this when I first started out, when I was, you know, in the expensive realm, thinking, you know, the more expensive the better the product, you know, that trap. But I always love this curly Q. Now this is the kids version of the line. This stuff smells like vanilla custard icing. I mean, it literally, I think I just get it for the smell. It's almost like you could eat this stuff. It's really, really a decadent dessert smell. And it's good. I've used it a little bit as a leave-in as well, and does the job. I love it because it definitely cleans my hair, but it still has its softness. It still has, you know, before I even got in the shower, that same kind of creamy softness stays. But that's the only reason I did it, is because of the way my hair felt. Not saying I'm always going to do this, but I think we need to get in the habit of, instead of having, we need to have a routine, but we also need to pay attention to our hair. I'm not saying by the end of the day, if it feels a little dry, I won't add, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Look, we have coily hair. If you pull down on that coily hair and constantly doing this, and I'm not even saying that you're doing it in a bad way. By the time that coil hair gets stretched, what it typically does is, by the time it gets to the end, it will loop back into itself and cause a knot. There's nothing really we can do about that. Understand that they're gonna happen. It's not detrimental to your hair. It's not gonna stop your hair from growing. If I see a single strand, I don't get rid of it simply because it's there. Let's face it, the only time you really know it's there is because your fingers is in it. If you wasn't touching your shit, you wouldn't feel it, right? Just keep your hands out of your hair.